Okay, I think we are live. I think. Okay, so hello. If you are seeing this, my name is Onisa, and of course, looking around, I am playing Minecraft. Right now, I am on my Dirkocraft server, and we've been digging out mostly over the past week. Okay, so this is Onisa. I'm coming into you while I'm editing. I'm doing a voiceover for this time lapse for my sheep farm and my color storage. Right now, you're seeing me kind of take out bits and pieces. This is really my first time that I've done a time lapse, so you will have to forgive me if it's not good. I don't know. I've checked over the footage and it doesn't seem like it's that great. I feel like I could have done a much better job, but I'm still kind of getting the ropes and learning everything. Here you see me take off the top layer, and I was like, you don't need to see the rest of it, so boom, top layer's gone. I needed to take that top layer down because right now it's really taken me 2 passes to take out the rows of stone. Like you see here, I'm working on the bottom one, and then I come back through and I just demolish the top of it. So taking out that top layer was really necessary. Doing it from the bottom like this is really nice, especially now because as you can see, I am using the magic carpet, and that makes it just so much easier. Like 100% easier to do all of this digging. I remember before we had the magic carpet, I believe I would start digging from the top and work your way down. And I feel like that was just a much slower process. Doing it this way, in my opinion, is a bit quicker. It does take a little bit of time to outline the area that you want to dig out. For me, most of my areas, what I end up doing is I dig out the sides. And I normally dig out maybe 2 to 3 blocks worth. And I take it from the top to the bottom, and all 4 sides or whatever I'm digging out, all of the sides are dug out so that way you can run through it. And that kind of prevents me from digging too far or, not far enough. So that way I know exactly how far I need to dig. And then I dig a solid 3 to 5 blocks on the top just to make sure that if there's anything above me, like here you have the tree farm, so I want to make sure I don't accidentally dig into any of the stone bricks that is on the top part of the ceiling. So I dig out a solid 3 to 5 blocks between that. Usually I go for 3. It just depends on how big the area is. And then I'll dig out 3 blocks on the bottom. And then when you stand on the bottom and you have a block of space in between you and the block that you want to dig, especially when you have efficiency 5 and haste 2, which you can see my beacon there, that's giving me that nice haste 2 buff. It is just insta-mine with those blocks. And you're just taking out, I think it's 4 blocks above you. When you have it and there's a block just right up in your face, you end up having like some blocks where it skips. So you'll end up having just like 1 block every couple blocks. And that's super obnoxious. That's why I make sure that there's a block of air between me and what I'm digging. Because as you can see, when you have that block, it's just streamless. You're just going like a printer that's deconstructing instead of printing. So I think this time lapse here, it's probably about 8 minutes long, but the whole just video itself ended up being less than 3 hours, and that's not even including taking out the sides and the area above and the area below. That took me some time too. I did manage to edit out all of like the bits of me collecting the stone, and because right now I'm using a fortune pickaxe, so I'm collecting all of the cobblestone and putting that into my storage area because I was kind of short on cobblestone. So this is a great chance for me to refill my cobblestone. And I think I filled up, oh gosh, it has to be at least 8 double chests of cobble. And that's not even including the bottom layer, because I decided after clearing all of this out and after the events of the stream, I decided that I wanted to make the area bigger because, of course, this wasn't big enough for me. So I ended up taking down the sides to make it a little bit wider, and then I ended up digging down, and it turned out that there was maybe like 12 to 20 blocks between where the floor is now and where the ceiling is for my beacon rooms. So I was like, this is perfect. We'll just have something deeper. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to work it, but we will figure that out in future episodes. So here you kind of see me moving the camera up. I'm using my second character there, and I'm just kind of moving my character up and trying to get a more close-up video. I'm not sure if that's the way it's supposed to work, but it's what I did. I think I did a time-lapse video of the bottom portion, and I think I just kept the camera still. So I think I'll see how well it works between the two of them. And I almost feel like this isn't even going fast enough. Like, I wish it would go much faster. I may end up just doing the time-lapse videos by themselves, publishing them, and then using the published videos going in and trying to speed those up, because right now the program that I'm using only lets me go to 800 times speed, and I'm not sure if it's the recording that's kind of lagging or if it was just my game that was kind of lagging, because I was running two Minecraft games at the same time, which I think it might have been a bit too much for my computer. I'm not sure. But one thing is definitely for sure. 3 hours of time lapse at 800%, that's still like 6 minutes of video. And that's a lot of time. So I have to fill in this time with just you hearing my voice talk and watching the time lapse video. But good news, we are almost to the end. Home stretch. I think maybe there's 45 more seconds of this, and that's even including me cutting out all of the stops and me running to the chests and me selling, the things to the server shop. That's with me cutting that out, or cutting out areas where you aren't seeing any progress being made. Well, thanks for watching the time lapse. I guess I'll hand it back over to my past self. Take it away. It's raining, and we are going to be working on my storage. I mean, not making it, but pretty much filling it right now is what we're going to be working on. I mean, that's really it. I've been working on digging out some holes. I can show you that. We can do that now. So my plan is eventually we are going to move the bunny farm down. We're going to shift it down about 7 to 10 blocks. I've started digging out the hole down there. You can kind of see it. So right now it's just I have to dig the hole, and then after I dig the hole, I'm going to shift it down, and it's going to be a nice flat surface up here. I think I'll like it. And then I have another hole underneath of the tree farm that I've been digging out. That took a ton of time. I think when I do the YouTube video, that is going to show the time-lapse of it, because I did record it. I'm not very good at the time-lapse thing. That's kind of a new thing. So I did kind of move my second character a bit, trying to get a close-up view of what I was doing. So it may be good, it may be not good. We will see when I go to edit it. But this is what came out of it. I still have some digging to do. I'm working on pushing back the sides on each side, because I decided that I wanted it to be a little bit wider. And this down here is going to have the color storage and the sheep farm. So you're going to have all of the colored wools. I think I'm also going to have my clay storage down here. I'm not entirely sure. I might have the clay storage up there with all of the other stuff, because I made a little bit too much storage, if you can imagine. But the color is going to be down here. You're going to have all of the different colors. I think I'm going to have chests, storages for like the dyes. I'm going to have it for, of course, the wool. There's going to be some for the terracotta and the concrete. Just anything that has any kind of dye to it, I'm going to have stored down here all lumped together. And I'm planning on doing little colored room, so like all of the colors are, you know, color coordinated and they're cute. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do just yet, but I think when I tear down the walls a little bit more, I will decide what I'm going to do. Because over there is the cactus storage. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure if I need to bring it down a couple more blocks. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But right now, I am working on something super boring. We are refilling, or I shouldn't even say refilling. It's just filling some of my storage, because eventually I'll probably need it. Right now, I'm working on where I have my light storage. I filled up the glowstone, I filled up the shroom lights, and I've kind of put in some of the sea lanterns. So right now I'm working on regular lanterns and these soul lanterns, the blue ones. Okay, so I'm gonna need some more sticks. That's gonna be a definite. We'll steal this jungle wood here. I have no idea where any of my sticks are. You would think with me working on my storage, I would know where things are. It's still a mess. I'm still working on it. We'll definitely need some iron. So we'll come over here and get a few blocks of iron. I don't know how much I'll need. Yeah. Go ahead and take these two. And then we'll also need some coal for the blue ones. There we go. And we'll go down to the storage area. And we will do that. Like I said, it's boring today. It's going to be a boring episode, I feel like. But today, I felt good enough to actually stream. I haven't been feeling very good the past week or so. I have been editing some, so that's slowed everything down. But I think I got bit quite a bunch. Like, I got like 5 bites kind of spread around my body from like a spider, and it really made me feel really sick. So I haven't been doing that, or really anything recently. So I have this new storage area. This is for all of the tiles that you get from the sea temple. I forgot what it was there for a second. So I have all the storage for this. I don't have much. I think most everything I have less than a chest. I think these ones here I have almost, yeah, I have about over a chest worth. But everything else I don't have so much of it just yet. I do have a sea farm, but I just have to kind of fix it right now. And there's my neighbor, Sewer Kishi. He's AFK. Yeah, he is. So we will throw these down and we will get to work on making lanterns. It's gonna be super duper boring. I'm so sorry ahead of time. Okay, I guess these are all full, so let us... we will throw some of this away here. So I imagine I don't need too much just yet. Okay, let's chuck this in here. So that way I have some room in my inventory. There we go, we got 6. We'll get coal and iron and some nuggets. There we go. We'll open up the workbench and just make a bunch of soul torches. And then we'll get some lanterns. Wow, I went through that a lot quicker than what I was thinking I would. Okay. Like I said, super boring stuff. But if you don't know how to make a soul torch, there it is. Let's see. Real quick. Some space. There we go. And I'm going to try to make as many lanterns as I can. Okay. Sometimes I just make huge projects, and it's nice to have that space, or have the items already made. So that way, all I have to do is go and run and collect it. We will go ahead and throw these in here. I don't think I have... No, that's for that. So I do have some torches made up already, but I want to save those torches in case I need them for something. There we go. We will start making some more. Okay. There we are, and I'm shooting for maybe a half a chest worth of these bad boys. Not sure if my patience will hold out though, because it's so boring doing this. So I suppose when I go to do the YouTube video, when I go to edit it, I will probably just time-lapse this and just make it go super fast. And I'll probably have to merge some videos together. I'm going through here. I need to really work on my villager farm, because the villagers will help this out quite a bit, I feel. I'm gonna need some more souls, I believe. There you go. That's all the stuff I have on me. I feel like you always have to do some kind of boring thing to be able to do all the fun stuff, because without the boring stuff, like creating all of the soul lanterns, I won't be able to do things. Because I know soul lanterns, I don't use them very often. I think mostly what I use the soul lanterns for is the underground sewer system. And I know once I start doing my top builds, that's when the sewer system will be expanded, I feel like. Because right now, I'm just waiting on... Well, I'm trying to fix all my storage before I really do anything, because my storage is a mess. And I've gotten a lot of it worked out. I'm working on the side storages there, like my east wing and my west wing, and I showed that off in the last stream. And then, of course, I have to work on the color storage, which I have to do some more digging for. And then once I finish my color storage, I will be working on, I think, animal storage and animal drop storage, as well as monster storage, I believe. So any type of monster drops, animal drops, I'm going to have them in the area where my bunny farm is now. So where it gets flattened off, that's where I'm going to put that storage. I don't know how I'm going to set it up just yet, but it will be set up there. Okay, so we have I mean, that's a good amount. I think that's a good amount. We'll just add these here, and I'm gonna have to do lanterns. I harvested so much of this stuff. Here, we will put this here for the lanterns, and I'll take that and put that there. And then this can go over to the... Oh, I get so turned around sometimes. It will go over to my nether storage that I have, because eventually, maybe, at some point, I'm going to be working on that. I think when I went to the nether this most recent time, I went and I got some striders, so I can have a little strider farm. I don't really need a strider farm, but I feel like if I'm going to have an end area, it would be cute to have some striders walking around. I don't know where I'm going to put that either. It's probably going to be on the expansion that I'm doing in the back. And I'm really on the fence on if I want the expansion to go out a little bit, or if I wanted to... See, there's a strider. There's a... I think I have 2 of them, and there should be a baby one somewhere. But I don't know if they despawn if they're not named. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was the baby. It grew up. Cute. So, I have 3. There's the lady legs, and then there's legs somewhere around here. That's what I named them. So, that's nice to know that they don't despawn. I forgot what I was talking about beforehand. I got distracted by the striders, but I'm thinking that this area, because I was initially planning on having the nether kind of expand over that way. But I feel like that's not going to be enough to kind of give it the effect that I want, because I want it to have this effect where when you come in through the nether portal, when you come in through the nether portal, you come in and you're like, oh, am I still in the nether? And you kind of explore a little bit more and you're running through, and I want it to have a feel like you're still in the nether. Like, I want you to be a little confused, taken aback, going, am I in the nether? Am I not in the nether? What's going on? And I want it to be, as you explore more, you question more, because when you get to this area here, I want it to kind of look like it's the nether. I want it to look like the outside of the nether, so I'm going to have to probably dig down quite a bit more, use a lot more of the top portion where I have air now, just kind of build up and make it look like a giant cavern. And with that being said, I really feel like I'm going to end up digging quite a bit further, probably almost to the wall. I want to say probably all the way over here, if not a little bit further. I don't want it going too close to the wall because I do want a little bit of area, kind of like a buffer space between the wall and the nether. But I feel like this is just such a huge project. I don't know where to start. I think pretty much where I have to start is just digging. That's where most of my projects start. And just digging. Do I need to say any more? Just digging. Does anybody really want to dig? There we go. So I added it to what I already have over here. We'll see. And I think what I really want to do is right here, this part. This is going to look like, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to make it look nicer. But eventually it's going to look like a weird nether fortress, like a fancy one. And I'm going to have some bridges, you know, just kind of going out. And eventually I'm going to make it to where you're going to run around and there's going to be just nether. And you're going to have different nether biomes, and they're going to transition pretty quickly. There's probably going to be maybe like 20-40 blocks of each nether biome, and hopefully I think I'm going to try to make one of those new nether, I don't know what they're called, the black nether fortresses, the bases where those piglins are. I'm going to try to do that, and I'm going to try to get some piglins over here from the nether and have them kind of set up where if anybody wanted to trade with them, they can do that and have them spit out trades without having to worry about being attacked by them. That would be cool. And I'll probably end up fixing my nether storage at some point. But first, it's overworld storage that I'm worried about. And I also have to work on this door, because I don't want this just open like this. Probably do like a pressure plate door. I had a nice 3x3 door, but unfortunately with the magic carpet here, if someone walks around and they have the magic carpet and they walk through the door, it'll mess up some of the pistons and the blocks being pushed around. So it got messed up really quickly. And it's just, whenever I fixed it, it just got re-messed up. And it's just easier just to do something simple, like a door that just slides back and forth. That's it. Oh, golly. Let's see. What was I doing? I was doing regular storage. Okay. Now I have to do the regular, I think it was, what was I doing? Oh, that's right. I need to drop this gold off over here, get some more iron, and then we are going to make some regular lanterns. And I'm not going to make a whole bunch, probably a few rows of them, just to get me started, so that way when I have villager traders, I'll just be able to buy them from the villager traders. Because with the giant pumpkin and the giant watermelon farms I have, when you get the right farmer set up and you turn them into zombie villagers, you'll get a lot of emeralds and a lot of just stuff. Let's see. And right now I need some more sticks. And off here. And I love lanterns. They are one of the best things, I think, that was added to Minecraft. I love them so much. And it gives iron nuggets an actual reason for being around. Because I think we just had iron nuggets, and I looked at it one day and I'm like, why do we even have these? What are they going to be used for? They have to be used for something. And then they came out with this and the chains, and I love it. I love the chains and the lanterns. Some more coal. And I think whatever I get from this is just what I'm going to have. I don't think I want to spend too much more iron on something that I can get from villagers pretty easily. Okay. And we'll just get whatever it gives me from the rest of these torches here. Let's see. I don't think I have... If I can get around here. I don't have a lot of storage for this just yet. Okay. I might actually use all of this iron here. Alright, cool. So I believe... Oh. There was a stack hiding in there. I got excited. And moved a little bit too fast. Okay. There we go. Okay, and we'll make these back to blocks. We'll dump these off here. Okay. And then we'll grab this stuff. And then we'll say goodbye to my neighbor. Goodbye, AFK man. And we will continue. So, yeah, like I said, I have a bunch of these storage rooms, and I don't think I thought it over too well. I did not plan it at all. Because we have one here. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I think we have another 3 over here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And we have another 3 over here. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. I'm not sure. I might just use these for animal storage. I mean, that would be pretty interesting. Like, one section will be cows, and then chicken. Maybe pigs? I'm not sure. I feel like chicken almost need 2 sections with all the drops they have. Because you almost need a whole section just for the eggs. Okay, well, let us go over here. And we'll put all this stuff back. And let's see what we can do. We'll just throw this in here. Put that in there too. I don't want to go all the way back to the nether. There we are. And I'm not sure what I want to do today, besides what I just did. I can go through some of the chests over there and organize the chests more, but that's boring too. Let's see. Come over here and drop these off. Okay. Because what do I have left? Because I know that I still need to make a ender... No. Because we have the ender storage. We need an enchantment area next. Because I have a bunch of stuff. Oh, hey, look at all that. I'm going to need that. I'll take these. Let's see. Do I have any other storage that needs to go over to my potions room? Let's see. These are banners. Probably need to make a banner room too. That would be pretty cool. I could probably make a banner room somewhere in that new storage area that I'm making. Let's see. I haven't gone through a lot of these just yet, and a lot of them are things that I haven't set up storage rooms for, because while I do have a farm for my pumpkins and I have a farm for my melon, I don't have storage rooms for them set up just yet. Oh my god, I know I had some storage somewhere around here that had potions in it. Okay, I thought I did, but I guess I don't. We will go to my potions room and we'll put this stuff in there. There we go, Elytra. And my aim's a little bit bad. Let's see. Blaze powder. Should be one of the first ones over here. Oh, here it is. We can... Ooh, filled up that first chest. There we go. And brewing stands. I think I'll just put these up in here for now. I haven't filled these up with bottles just yet. I think I have one chest filled up, but that's it. Okay, next time we will continue with the outlining of my sheep farm and color storage. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.